Okay, hello everyone. So today I'll be making this video on this vintage Citizen GSX 140 dot matrix printer. I got this printer back in 1989, late 1989, with the 386 SX 16 megahertz computer. The brand was Leading Technology or something. It was some IBM compatible. I just went to my parents' house and got this. Found it in their garage. So I kind of like forgot about it all these years. It's very old. It's in pretty good shape. Very good shape. It still works. I tested it out. I'll show you how to hook this up if you want to, if you have one laying around somewhere. So this part is adjustable. You can move it. It was a little bit stiff because it's kind of old. I cleaned every part of it, and now it does work. And you have this thing right here, this lever to release, and this is to tighten it. And here's the ink ribbon. The way to get it out, I think you release this, and then you just take it out like that, just like a typewriter. Same things. You have these little, you have this little hole, and then you have this little notch. Just put it in there, just connect it, just line it up. The ink ribbon still works surprisingly, but it's very, very light. It's not very good. And there's this little knob right here. You just tighten this. And right now the thing is in place. And then you have to use the right type of paper to use this printer. I don't have the right type of paper. It's kind of like linked paper. They used to sell this back in the 1980s and 90s. They don't anymore after the advent of laser printers and inkjet printers. One thing I like about this printer is you can get a lot of pages out of this, out of just one ink ribbon cartridge. You could get I think more than 1 million characters. I don't know how many pages that is, but it's a lot. And it doesn't have a USB port, of course. It has a parallel port right there. I'm thinking about using this again. You know, I'm gonna hook it up somewhere and start printing stuff with it. Yeah, I will start using it again. And this is how you fasten the ink. I mean, not the ribbon, the paper. Has these little spikes right here. You connect it to the paper, and then you just fasten it down, and that's it. You should be able to use the paper just like that. It doesn't go anymore because there's this little piece of plastic that's blocking it. I don't know if you can see that anymore. You can't get it any more than that. That's how it basically works. Still in good shape. There's a little bit of water damage right there. I don't know, maybe the rain got into it or something. It still turns on, so I guess the board is still working. So now I'm going to hook this up to my computer. I'm going to hook it up to my Dell Precision T3500, which has a parallel port on it. And I have a parallel cable. So I'm just going to, let's see if it works. Okay, so now I'm on my computer. So I'll show you how to set it up. I mean the printer. So this is an old printer. This is 32 years old printer, but you could still use it on Windows 10, which is pretty amazing, I think. So go to Control Panel first. Go to Hardware and Sound. Go to Advanced Printer Setup. You're not going to be able to find it here, so just click on the printer that I wanted isn't listed. You could click on this, but you're not going to get any results because the printer is so old. So you want to go to Add a Local Printer, and I connected my printer with a parallel printer cable to my Dell Optiplex T3500 computer. So this is the LPT1 printer port, and a Dell Precision T3500 and the T5500, and I think the T7500 also has a printer port, so that's what I select. So what you're gonna have to do when you get here is you need to click on Update, Windows Update. I already did that, so I don't have to do it again. Maybe that's why it's not letting me do that again, because I recently did that to set up the printer. So let me go back. So go here, Advanced Printer Setup. Here, go to Add Local Printer. There. And you're going to come up with a list of manufacturers. And I tried the 240 and the 245. It wasn't able to connect to the GSX 140. However, when I wanted to print something, it just printed a bunch of gibberish. So that didn't work. So the next thing I selected was the GSX 190, and this seems to print stuff pretty good. So I already installed it, so it's going to give me this option. Okay, and just select it here. Set this as my default printer. And that's it. So go to Devices. Okay, so this is my printer that I selected, and I'm going to print a page out. I just select anything, this test page. Apply, just select that and then print it. And it should print. Now I'm going to print something through my Citizen GSX 140 printer. Right now everything's hooked up and ready to go. I plugged in the parallel cable to my computer. Parallel port right there, and just going to go here and print it. Select the GSX or Citizen GSX 190. Press print. And as you can see, it printed it. Now I have to put it in here again because of the fact that I don't have the right type of paper. So as you can see, it printed test page, but it's kind of light because the ink ribbon is kind of like worn out. It's very old. I haven't replaced it. And then to get it back to work, you just press online and you should be able to print again. Right now I don't have the right type of paper, so I can't print more. So just to show you that it works, it worked. Okay, and that's it. So you could still use legacy printers on a modern computer like this, or on a modern operating system, which I demonstrated right now. So it's very interesting how you could still do that. Let me get out of here. So anyways, thanks for watching by Ace 1000 KS 19